last year, July.
It's a relatively new thing.
It's relatively new, and there are things that have been put in place, but now we have to work on those things and build that trust, and that's what's happening.
So families, the community actually has to come up and play its part as well, and encourage young people to give information if they have information, and more importantly, to stop carrying the weapons.
Yes, yes.
And I know that's easier said than done.
But it's being done, and with what we've experienced just in 2 days, we need to enforce that even more, and enforce it in a positive light, not the law enforcement side, because these children, they're young children that are committing these crimes. They're obviously at a state of tragic, emergency, mental, emotional breakdown, why they can take a knife and stab another human being. So that is the level of the mental state.
It's not something you do when you're rational or thinking calmly.
No.
Yeah.
So, you know, we have to take that approach.
Cressida Dick, who's the Metropolitan Police Commissioner, when she was appointed and she was doing interviews after appointment, she said that trying to reduce knife crime in London, and I appreciate this is not only a London problem, but it is particularly acute in London, because I think there have been about 80 knife deaths in the last year alone. She said it's her priority.
Yeah.
What would you say to her if you were speaking to her directly about this?
What I would say to Cressida, I mean, I've had conversations with her before. Yeah. With what has taken place over the 2 days, we really need to keep that momentum, that energy in dealing with the problem, because we don't want it to get any worse. The things which have already been set in stone, which are positive, let's materialise them. It shouldn't take another child to be killed for us to say, all right, yeah, we've got this policy, we need to do that. We need to be on it, and there are community leaders like myself. I lost my son, so I'm that's why I'm so passionate, because I have 6 other children. We're ready to do the job. Support us, and together let's deal with this.
It's coming up to the 4th anniversary of Dwayne's death. Yeah. It must be a very hard day every time, and it can't get any easier. To
be honest, every day is a struggle. Just last week, I usually have a picture of Dwayne in my room, because you have to go through having to accept that he's gone. But I find that it's in my room. But every time I look at that picture, it's like a piercing, because of how he was taken. He wasn't ill, he was killed. I've had to remove that picture for my own well-being. Now, it took me 3 years to do that. I've got a massive picture in the sitting room of him. That ain't going anywhere. But just trying to let you know the process of healing. It's a daily struggle. But it's a daily fight, because I've got 7 other children that I'm in this world. We're a community. We need to deal with the problems that are at hand. And we've all got our part to play. And my part is to secure our young people to be safe.
Pastor Lorraine Jones talking to me a little earlier. She helped to set up Dwayneamics, which is a tribute to her son Dwayne, who died just coming up to 4 years ago now. It provides a boxing club for her community in the Angel Estate in Brixton in South London. Now, 5 men have suffered stab wounds in a fight during a New Year celebration in a bar in Sheffield. Police were called to Crystal Bar in Carver Street in the city centre at about 2 o'clock.